In this video, we will set up and use Depot Dash for a live environment. For remote or hybrid proceedings and for more live real-time instruction, please refer to our full real-time video. Let's set up Depot Dash for your live real-time environment. Go to your initials in the upper right corner. First, check your account balance and make sure you have enough minutes to cover your proceedings. Next, go to My Profile. First, choose your default proceeding type. You may also fill out any other information you wish. The multi-speaker option is a good choice to turn on if you will always be using Depot Dash in a live environment with all participants in the same room. By choosing this option as a default, Depot Dash will recognize each of the different speakers' voices and separate them according to their vocal characteristics. If you do not choose this option now, you can still choose to turn on multi-speaker before you start any proceeding. We will now set up the microphone settings. In a live environment with everyone in the room with only you using Depot Dash, the speakers and camera settings are not necessary to set. However, the microphone obviously is the most important setting. You can record room audio from your computer's internal microphone or from an external microphone for better audio quality. For the best audio quality, which is important when it comes to speaker diarization, a USB sound card is recommended. USB sound cards allow you to input the sound from another audio source, such as the court speaker system. If you are in a courtroom situation, consult with your IT department for connecting Depot Dash directly to the court system's audio output. Now, test your audio by watching the volume meter on the right-hand side to make sure it is jumping up and down according to the speaker voices. It's now time to go on the record. Let's start from the beginning, as this will be the normal process for live real-time testimony. We'll choose Meet Now to get into the room. Now we'll click on Open Room and first change it to multi-speaker mode. Since it is a live proceeding, we have to define the speakers and choose the roles for attorneys and witnesses only. Let's add each of the names in as we would like them to appear in the transcript. In other words, in all caps. We will also choose the roles for the attorneys and witness. We are now ready. At the top, click Go on Record. Depot Dash will now pick up the audio from your microphone or sound system and will transcribe the audio into text, creating your transcript. We will let the testimony continue. As the testimony is being translated, choose each speaker by clicking on their name and choosing from the list you've created. Now, since Mr. Spencer was given the role of attorney and the witness was given a role as witness, Depot Dash will automatically create the QA portion of the testimony. When another attorney objects or a judge speaks, for example, it will go back to colloquy. A note about speaker diarization or separation. Diarization technology works based on samplings of a person's tone and vocal characteristics. When proceedings start, the witness, for example, might only be answering short answers such as yes, no, or okay. When this happens, or if the voices are too similar, diarization may not activate right away until more words are spoken. When it's time for a recess or lunch, choose Go Off Record. Each time you go off record and come back on the record, note that you will need to re-choose each speaker by clicking on the speaker name and choosing from the list. Once the proceedings are done, go off the record and exit the room using the red X at the top. You can go back into the meeting and continue if needed, or if you are finished, you can close the meeting. One last reminder. If you are a steno or voice reporter and you are using Dash alongside your CAT system, remember to test both Dash and your CAT system at the same time to make sure there are no microphone conflicts. Running Dash on a separate computer from your CAT system is also a good idea. Thank you for watching this video on setting up Dash for a live environment, and remember to go back and watch the full real-time video for more features.